Do you ever feel like your life is just too much? Too much clutter, too many commitments, too much stress? You're not alone. We live in a world that tells us more is always better. More stuff, more goals, more everything. But here's the truth no one wants to talk about. Chasing more is what's keeping us stuck, overwhelmed, and exhausted. What if the answer to a calmer, more fulfilling life isn't adding more, but letting go? Minimalism isn't just about decluttering your closet or buying less. It's a mindset, a lifestyle, and yes, a total game changer for your mental health. In this video, we're diving deep into how minimalism can strip away the chaos, help you focus on what truly matters, and give you the freedom to live a stress-free life. By the end, you'll have actionable steps to reclaim your time, energy, and peace of mind. So, if you're ready to challenge the way you've been living and embrace a simpler, happier you, keep watching. Let's get started. Number 1. The ruthless purge. You know that nagging feeling when you walk into your own space and feel overwhelmed? Maybe it's the clutter on your desk, the clothes spilling out of your closet, or the random trinkets gathering dust on every available surface. Here's the truth we all secretly know, but rarely admit. The things we own can end up owning us. Bold statement, right? But hear me out. What if I told you that the key to a stress-free, more focused life starts with what I call the ruthless purge? Now, I know what you're thinking. Purge? That sounds dramatic. Is this one of those minimalism trends where I'm supposed to throw everything away and live out of a suitcase? Well, not quite. This isn't about deprivation, it's about liberation. You see, we've all been there, clinging to that pair of jeans we might fit into again someday, or hoarding boxes of sentimental knickknacks because we might regret letting them go. But let's face it, those things aren't just taking up physical space. They're taking up mental space too. Here's the twist. I'm not asking you to declutter one drawer or donate a few items here and there. That's like putting a band-aid on a leaky pipe. The ruthless purge is different. It's bold. It's transformative. It's about deciding, right here, right now, that you'll let go of 70% of your possessions in one day. Yes, you heard me, one day. This isn't for the faint of heart, but trust me, the results are worth it. Let me give you a real-life example. A few years ago, I found myself standing in my apartment, surrounded by stuff I didn't even like anymore. Clothes I hadn't worn in years, gadgets I'd forgotten how to use, even gifts I felt guilty about letting go of. It was suffocating. So I grabbed a few trash bags, turned on some music, and made a rule. If I hadn't used it, worn it, or thought about it in the past year, it was gone. By the end of the day, I had donated 12 bags to charity and tossed out the rest. And you know what? I didn't miss a single thing. In fact, I felt free, like I could finally breathe again. It's not just about the physical space, though. There's something deeply empowering about reclaiming control over what you allow into your life. It's a reminder that your space and your peace are more valuable than any object. Sure, it might feel uncomfortable at first. You'll probably second-guess yourself 100 times. But that's okay. This process isn't just about clearing clutter. It's about confronting the emotional attachments we've built with stuff and realizing we don't need most of it to be happy. By the end of the ruthless purge, you'll not only have a cleaner space, you'll have a clearer mind. This is about more than just tidying up. It's about creating a life where you're surrounded only by the things that truly serve you, bring you joy, or add value. No more guilt, no more stress, no more cluttered chaos. Just simplicity, peace, and a sense of freedom you didn't even know you were missing. So here's the challenge. Are you ready to take control, to free yourself from the weight of unnecessary stuff? Because when you do, you're not just purging objects, you're reclaiming your space, your peace, and your dignity. And that, my friend, is a life worth living. Number 2. The social detox. Here's a question that might sting a little. When was the last time you scrolled through social media and actually felt better afterward? Be honest. We all know that sinking feeling, the endless doom scrolling, the mindless swiping, the constant comparison. And yet, here we are, reaching for our phones at every red light, coffee break, or awkward silence. But what if I told you the secret to feeling more present, more peaceful, and actually happier isn't in your phone? It's in stepping away from it. Yep, I'm talking about a social detox. And before you roll your eyes or think, this sounds impossible, trust me on this. It's simpler than you think. And yes, it works. We've all been there. You open your phone to check one thing, and suddenly 45 minutes have vanished into a black hole of reels, tweets, and pictures of people's vacations. And instead of feeling inspired, you feel drained, like you're running a race you never signed up for. You know the type, right? That nagging voice in your head that says, why don't I have their life, their body, their job? It's exhausting, and worst of all, it's a trap we willingly walk into every day. So here's the unconventional twist. Instead of trying to manage your social media time with timers and reminders, just pick one platform, yes, only one, and delete the rest. I know, it sounds drastic. You're probably thinking, but what if I miss out on something important? Let me tell you a secret. You won't. The world keeps spinning even if you're not liking photos or replying to stories. By focusing on just one platform, you'll cut out the noise and reclaim hours of your life you didn't even realize you were losing. I'll share a quick story. A few months ago, I caught myself in the middle of a 3-hour Instagram spiral, watching strangers renovate their homes, follow fitness routines, and live lives that looked, frankly, unattainable. I felt awful. So I decided to delete everything except one app, one that I genuinely enjoyed and found value in. The first few days felt weird, almost like I was missing a limb. But soon, something incredible happened. I started reading more. I had deeper conversations. I even started noticing things I'd been too distracted to see, like how sunsets look without a filter. Here's the thing. This isn't about hating social media. It's about reclaiming your focus, your time, and your sense of self. When you reduce the constant stream of other people's lives, you stop measuring your own against theirs. You find space to think, to breathe, and to just be. Imagine waking up in the morning without immediately reaching for your phone. Imagine going to bed without feeling like you've wasted hours staring at a screen. That's the gift of a social detox. It's not about deprivation, it's about freedom. Freedom from comparison, freedom from distraction, freedom to live your life on your terms. So, are you ready to take the plunge? It's bold, it's a little scary, but it's also transformative. Delete the noise, keep what matters, and watch how your world shifts. This is about your peace, your presence, and your power. And trust me, once you feel the difference, you won't miss a thing. Number 3, one decision dressing. Here's a wild thought. What if you could eliminate one of the most stressful parts of your day without sacrificing style or confidence? Sounds too good to be true, right? But stick with me, because the secret isn't about hiring a personal stylist or doing a complete wardrobe overhaul. It's about simplifying. It's what I call one decision dressing. And before you think, oh great, another minimalism pitch, let me tell you, this isn't about wearing the same boring outfit every day. It's about freeing up your brain for the things that actually matter. We've all been there. You're running late, staring at your closet, and somehow it feels like you have nothing to wear. Clothes are everywhere, but nothing seems right. And the longer you stand there debating between the blue shirt and the grey one, the more stressed you feel. It's just a shirt, right? But it's never just a shirt. It's the ripple effect that sets the tone for your entire day. And let's not even talk about how much energy we waste overthinking something so small. So here's the idea. What if you had a go-to outfit formula? Not a uniform, but a simple framework that makes getting dressed effortless. Think of it like this. Instead of deciding every single morning, you decide once. You choose a handful of pieces that work well together, things you love, things that make you feel amazing, and stick to them. It's not about looking the same every day. It's about creating consistency so you can focus on bigger, more important decisions. I started this after a particularly stressful Monday morning. I was late for a meeting. My room looked like a tornado hit it, and I walked out the door wearing an outfit I hated, feeling flustered and annoyed. That's when it hit me. Why am I doing this to myself? So I sat down, picked a few neutral pieces I genuinely liked, black jeans, a white shirt, a blazer, a few sweaters, and decided these would be my go-to options. No more 20-minute debates, no more what-if outfits, just a system that works. And let me tell you, the difference was instant. Suddenly, I wasn't wasting energy on decisions that didn't matter. I felt lighter, less stressed. Mornings became simpler, and funny enough, I actually started getting compliments on my signature style. It turns out, consistency can be a power move. Here's the psychology behind it. Decision fatigue is real. The more choices you make in a day, the harder it becomes to make good ones. By reducing the number of decisions you make first thing in the morning, you're saving that mental energy for things that actually move the needle in your life. Plus, when you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows. It boosts your confidence, and that confidence carries into everything else you do. This isn't about being trendy or boring or anything in between. It's about creating space in your day for what truly matters. It's about starting your morning with ease, not chaos. So, are you ready to give one decision dressing a shot? Because trust me, once you simplify this one area of your life, you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. This is your time, your energy, your confidence. Take it back, one decision at a time. Number 4, kill the to-do list. Let's get one thing straight. The traditional to-do list is a lie. Yup, I said it. That innocent-looking list you scribble down every morning is secretly your worst enemy. It looks helpful, like it's there to guide you, but in reality, it's a trap, a never-ending guilt trip of unchecked boxes and unrealistic expectations. If you've ever gone to bed staring at a half-finished to-do list, feeling like a failure despite working your butt off all day, you know exactly what I mean. So today, I'm telling you, kill it. Kill the to-do list. Let it go. Now, you might be thinking, wait, how am I supposed to get anything done? Trust me, I get it. We've been conditioned to believe that to-do lists are the key to productivity. But let's be real. How often does your list make you feel productive versus overwhelmed? You know the type. A dozen tasks crammed into one day, most of them way too vague or unrealistic. Clean the house, write the report, fix my entire life before noon. It's exhausting. And the worst part? Even if you check off a few items, there's always something left undone, hanging over your head like a storm cloud. So here's the unconventional strategy I'm throwing your way. Ditch the list and embrace the one priority rule. Instead of a chaotic pile of tasks, you focus on just one thing, not 5 things, not 3. 1. The most important thing that will actually move the needle in your life or work. Sounds too simple, right? But that's the beauty of it. When you commit to doing one thing well, you stop scattering your energy and start making real progress. Here's the psychology behind it. To-do lists trick your brain into thinking quantity matters more than quality. You feel productive just by writing everything down, but when it comes time to actually execute, paralysis. Or worse, you tackle all the easy stuff first to avoid the hard, meaningful tasks. Focusing on one priority, though, eliminates the guesswork. It forces you to choose what really matters. No more busy work, no more mental clutter. Let me give you an example. Last month, I was juggling work deadlines, personal projects, and about 100 other things. My to-do list looked like a grocery receipt. It was chaos. So I decided to try this one priority approach. I picked the task that mattered most, finishing a major report, and blocked out the time to do just that. No multitasking, no sneaking in smaller tasks, real quick. And you know what? I crushed it. Not only did I finish faster than I expected, but the quality of my work improved because I wasn't distracted by 15 other half-finished things. The real magic of this strategy is what it does for your mindset. You stop measuring success by how much you do and start focusing on what you achieve. And let's not forget the emotional weight it lifts. There's no guilt, no constant feeling of falling behind. You give yourself permission to work intentionally, not frantically. This is about reclaiming your time and mental space, about proving to yourself that less really can be more. So here's the challenge. Tomorrow morning, when you feel the urge to make a to-do list, don't. Instead, ask yourself one simple question. What's the most important thing I can do today? Then do that. Just that. You'll be amazed at how freeing it feels to break up with your to-do list. This is your chance to escape the tyranny of unfinished tasks and take back control of your time. Kill the to-do list and watch your productivity and your peace of mind soar. Number 5, the no gift rule. Let's start with a bold statement. Gifts are overrated. I know that might sound shocking, especially in a world that's obsessed with wrapping paper, wish lists, and the perfect surprise. But hear me out. What if I told you that the best way to strengthen your relationships and reduce stress, especially around holidays, birthdays, and all those special occasions, is to simply stop giving gifts? That's right. No more scrambling for the perfect present or pretending you love that candle set for the 3rd year in a row. Intrigued? Let's dive in. We've all been there. You've got a big event coming up, and instead of feeling excited, you're drowning in gift anxiety. What should I get them? Will they like it? Is it enough? Or worse, how much should I spend without looking cheap? It's exhausting. And let's be honest, half the time, the gifts we exchange don't even hit the mark. You know the type, those generic, thoughtful gifts that quietly collect dust in a corner. Meanwhile, we keep feeding this cycle because, well, it's tradition. But what if we're doing it all wrong? The no-gift rule is my unconventional solution to this. It's simple. Instead of exchanging material gifts, you focus on creating shared experiences, meaningful conversations, or even just giving the gift of your undivided attention. I know what you're thinking. But isn't that just a cop-out? Actually, it's the opposite. When you remove the transactional nature of gift-giving, you open the door to genuine connection. Imagine going to a birthday dinner without lugging a gift bag, but with a heartfelt story or a genuine compliment that actually makes someone smile. Here's why this works. Studies show that experiences bring us more joy than things. That adrenaline rush you feel when unwrapping a gift, it's fleeting, but the memory of a great conversation, a shared laugh, or even a quiet moment with someone you care about, that stays with you. Plus, let's not ignore the unspoken truth. Many of us are drowning in clutter. By skipping the gift-giving ritual, you're not only saving yourself stress, but you're also freeing others from the burden of more stuff. Let me share a personal story. Last year, my best friend and I decided to try the no-gift rule for her birthday. Instead of gifts, we spent an afternoon hiking at her favorite trail. No wrapping paper, no awkward exchanges, just 2 hours of uninterrupted conversation and stunning views. By the end of it, she said it was the best birthday she'd had in years. And the best part? Neither of us had to stress over buying or pretending to love a present. It was simple, genuine, and unforgettable. This isn't about being anti-gift or cheap. It's about prioritizing what really matters. Think about it. Gifts often come with strings attached. Expectations, obligations, even guilt. The no-gift rule strips all of that away. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your relationships. You're saying, I value you, not the stuff I can buy for you. And that's powerful. So the next time you feel the weight of gift-giving expectations, try this instead. Suggest spending time together, writing a heartfelt note, or doing something that truly matters to both of you. It might feel strange at first, but trust me, it's liberating. And the connections you build, they'll be so much stronger because they're rooted in authenticity, not obligation. Let's kill the unnecessary stress, the waste, and the pressure of materialism. Let's focus on what actually makes us happy: real connections, shared experiences, and the freedom to be present. That's the gift that truly keeps on giving. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this video gave you some fresh insights, or at least a spark of inspiration to simplify and take back control of your life. If you found value in what we discussed, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel and lets me know you're enjoying the content. And if you want more videos on topics like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Know someone who might need a little less chaos and a lot more clarity? Share this video with them. It could be just what they need to hear. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What does minimalism mean to you? Have you tried simplifying your life? And if so, how did it go? Drop a comment below. I read everyone, and your experiences might just inspire someone else in this community. Remember, minimalism isn't about having less. It's about making room for what truly matters. Take that with you today and let it guide you toward a more peaceful, intentional life. Until next time, stay mindful, stay empowered, and keep creating space for your best self. See you in the next video.